I'm just going to say a few words before I call the Defence Force Service Commission to officially open this conference. Therefore, allow me to extend a warm welcome to all present on this memorable occasion of our HR Indaba. Upon instruction by the Chief of the South African National Defence Force to host an HR Indaba of this nature, my office does not hesitate to roll up their sleeves to embark on preparations for this occasion. As you can see, that we have done a little bit of some organization here. During my encounter with the Chief, General Shoke, he brought to my attention a host of teething issues pertaining to HR management in the Defence Force. And that his biggest concern has been the sharp decline of the South African National Defence Force capabilities, especially the decline and the deterioration of discipline within our members. That is the first point, which will also, at this point, we will deliberate on this point of discipline as we continue. We all know that discipline impacts positively or negatively on what to do as people in the Defence Force. Incidentally, this downward spiral has also been captured in the Defence Review, as I have already indicated, a living document that has since been promulgated by Parliament. That is why I emphasize that people please read this book or this report. It is against this background that I, as Chief Human Resources, undertook to call upon all unit officer commanding and their HR managers under their command to gather here in order to find ways and means of arresting this decline. The decline is not only about discipline or lack of discipline. There are a host of issues that we will soon discover during our deliberations in this conference. I am not to lecture you about resolutions we need to arrive at, but I shall endeavor to welcome dialogue that will help revive the HR management at unit level, because I think that is where the problem is. If we can get the unit right, then the Defence Force will move right. Let us arrest the decline. Good luck to everyone. And now I'm going to call on our main functionary from the Defence Force Service Commission to officially open this conference. Thank you.
Madam Program Director, I am expressing sincere appreciation on behalf of the Commission for the honor of this invitation to be here today. I am hoping that all of you in this room by now have knowledge of the Defence Force Service Commission, especially because our business and your business runs very closely together. But in case there are some who don't know, the Defence Force Service Commission was established in terms of Section 62A of the Defence Amendment Act of 2010. The Defence Force Service Commission's mandate is to advise the Honourable Minister of Defence and military veterans, on the conditions of service, pay review and service benefits, along with policy review for uniformed members of the South African National Defence Force. As you are aware, this advice entails us to interact with the rank and file of the SANDF. Therefore, as a commission, we regard ourselves also as part of the family in this hall today. Now, the nature of the work we do impacts heavily on HR-related matters. We are therefore pleased to have been invited to participate in this Indaba. In the past, the Commission submitted reports to the Minister of Defence and Military Veterans on how to improve conditions of service for uniformed members. We are pleased with the feedback we have received regarding the Commission's recommendations, and here I'm including the Interim Defence Force Service Commission. From the command element of the SANDF, however, we both acknowledge that there is a lot of work still to be done. Now, General Yangeni, as I listened to you, I wondered if you were present while we were working out our speech, because you touched on many of the issues that we will be touching on, but it won't harm you to hear it, the same type of information more than once. 20 years into democracy, the issue has often been raised by the uniformed members as to whether it is time for the SANDF to review the policies that resulted from the integration of 7 different forces into the SANDF, as the impact of the policies is perceived as discriminatory by some of the uniformed members. I am referring to the burning issue of the force number allocation. Furthermore, we still hear complaints that this system is a factor in the decision to promote some uniformed members. This has resulted in interpersonal conflicts which have been an adverse effect on command and control. I would like to declare this Indaba officially open.